Okay, which one of the following has lowest solubility product value? Zinc sulfide, nickel sulfide, cobalt sulfide, copper sulfide. Among zinc sulfide, nickel sulfide, cobalt sulfide, and copper sulfide has the lowest solubility product. It is least soluble in water. So solubility product is lowest the copper sulfide and highest zinc sulfide. A smaller solubility product means the solid is more stable and therefore less soluble. Sulfide is soft, highly polarizable base. Among these ions, copper ion has a relatively strong affinity for sulfur, and copper sulfide bonding has significant covalent character. This produces particularly stable copper sulfide solid. According to Hertz of acid-base theory, sulfide is large, polarizable, soft base. Copper, nickel, cobalt, and zinc are borderline to soft acids, but the softness increases with their polarizing power. A soft acid binds more strongly to the soft base, forming a bond with significant covalent character rather than purely ionic character. The more covalent the bond, the more stable the solid lattice and the lower the solubility. Polarizing power depends on the ionic radius and electronic configuration. Copper ion has the highest polarizing power among these due to its small ionic radius and its D9 electronic configuration, which lacks the spherical symmetry, allowing for the strong crystal field stabilization and orbital overlap with sulfur. Copper ion has a smaller ionic radius than nickel because copper has one more proton in its nucleus than nickel, but the added electron goes into the 3D orbital, which provides very poor shielding. This results in higher effective nuclear charge, Z effective, in copper ion, pulling the electrons closer and shrinking the ionic radius. So nickel D8, cobalt D7, proton next with a slightly larger radii and less effective nuclear charge, pulling on the sulfide electron cloud. Zinc ion D10 has the filled spherically symmetrical d orbital, while it is a small, its filled shell results in weaker polarization of the sulfide ion compared to copper. Copper sulfide bond, highly covalent, very stable lattice, very low solubility. Nickel sulfide bond, less covalent than copper sulfide. Cobalt sulfide bond, less covalent than nickel sulfide. Zinc sulfide is most ionic, least covalent, weaker lattice, higher solubility. So solubility in this order occurs because copper ion has the highest polarizing power and forms the most covalent metal sulfur bonds with a soft sulfide ion, creating the most stable crystal lattice. As we move to zinc plus, the bonding becomes progressively more ionic, the lattice becomes weaker, and hydration of the cation becomes more favorable, resulting in the higher solubility. So, correct option is option D. Which one of the following has the lowest solubility product value? Copper sulfide. Because sulfide is the soft base and copper has the smaller charge radius and the soft acid. Okay, sulfur is the soft base and copper ion is the soft acid due to higher polarizing power. Then cobalt, nickel, and zinc. Zinc has the least polarizing power and shows the ionic compounds.